Chapter 24. The Memory of the World. More than 6,000 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Very few people have ever reached this point because, as I said, this place is like searching for a grain of sand in a giant mud pit, which is very difficult to find without knowing the exact coordinates. From this point on, it is considered a forbidden zone for everyone. Besides being an object so hard that nothing can destroy it, it's also like an energy shield. Whether entering or exiting, only the mind and the waves of human memories are allowed to enter, he explained. Waves of memories, I asked, because this is the place where the world's memories are stored. We must ensure that they are stored very well, that nothing disturbs them, because memories are very fragile. If high intensity or impure foreign energy gets close or mixes with them, the data could be damaged, he explained. Am I allowed to go inside because I have a pure mind? I asked. The word pure generally can mean innocence, sincerity, having no ill intentions towards anyone, which is a purity that anyone can have. But another type of purity is the purity that arises from a strong desire to benefit others, to benefit the world, especially concerning the most important issue at this time, which is the restructuring of Gaia, both energetically and physically. And this Gaia has a mind, called the Gaia mind, as its heart, which knows very well what is about to happen, and it is waiting for you. This purity, therefore, doesn't have a meaning similar to emptiness, but it means a feeling filled with pure love for humans and for all things on earth. He further explained, it feels like a mix of honor and pressure, but whatever. I can't even imagine what it's like inside this black object. I became curious. I'll take you to see. This is truly a special opportunity. Normally, Gaia absolutely doesn't allow anyone to enter her body. No matter how powerful the mind power is, you can't enter. She must really be fond of you, he said. Is this the body of Gaia? I asked. Yes. This is what's like her physical form. But in fact, everything on Earth is also like her body, because everything that appears on Earth is her product, whether it's oxygen, magma flow, underground water, the Earth's crust, water above the crust, rivers, mountains, insects, plants, animals, including humans. Everything is her flesh and blood, he answered. But what's in front of you is like her heart, an energy box or Gaia spirit. He explained about what I was seeing. Wow. I'm so excited. All right. Hold my hand tightly, he said. Then I felt him grip my hand tighter than usual before moving, directly toward the black wall in front of us. I stared intently at the events that would follow, without blinking, so as not to miss even a second of the wonder. I saw Foch easily pass through the black object. The moment my hand touched the black object, I felt it was as hard as rock and smooth and glossy. I collided with it forcefully. My hand slipped from and I was thrown back from the object. Foch, sir, what happened? I shouted to Foch. Nothing, he said before reappearing next to me. Or is it that Gaia doesn't want me to enter? I asked. No, it's you who isn't allowing yourself to enter, he replied. No, I'm very ready to go in, I replied immediately. Your thoughts may be ready, but your feelings aren't, he explained. What feelings? I asked. The feeling that arises from the knowledge I gave you that this object is very hard. So hard that nothing can destroy or penetrate it. This feeling is still so prominent that it obscures the mindfulness you need to remind yourself that you are now only a mind, A free mind, a mind with power, a mind that you can control to go anywhere, do anything without limitations. Don't forget, he replied. I paused to think about what he said. It's okay. I understand. All humans are like this. You are in a period of training, gradually accumulating experience. Keep reflecting, keep examining your own mind. This is a skill that everyone can train. You just haven't had the opportunity to train before, he encouraged me. Thank you for your encouragement, I replied. This skill is absolutely necessary. If you don't practice it, no matter how much you cultivate yourself, fight against desires, endure sitting for long periods, it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, because you will need to use its potential when you are only a mind. It is true freedom. It is the mind that is above any conditions in the universe. This state of mind is like the mind of God, a mind that is above all rules, a mind of the creator of rules, not a mind of someone under the rules, he further explained. Are you saying that no matter how bad someone has been or how much bad karma they have created, they can escape the rules simply by practicing this skill? I asked. Yes, if they can do it. But most people can't, he replied. Why not? It sounds simple, I asked. Because they don't have the mindfulness to remind themselves that what happens in life is not real, so they inadvertently react to the events they face. They do whatever they are told to do. Then where will they get the power to make them escape those rules? They will be as they believe. This is like a problem of a hair blocking the mountain. Once they know the truth, they can be free immediately, unless they don't know the truth. Oh, you're making me confused again, I said. You humans are confused because you overthink. There have to be principles, there have to be rituals. Try thinking of yourself as one of us. Someone who is watching you humans do various things on Earth, watching the events that arise from ignorance, which over time, everything becomes just memories. He tried to explain tirelessly. I think I only understand about half of what you've said, I assessed myself. All right, no matter how much I explain, you might not understand clearly until you experiment and see the results for yourself. And on that day, you will be called knowledgeable. And then you will say, I know now, all right. Try again. Focus well, he said. Okay. I focused my mind again. This time, I reminded myself that I was currently traveling with my mind. I can go anywhere. I am free. Nothing can hinder my freedom. True power is in the mind. And when Foch took my hand again, we immediately soared into that black object. It seemed like I sank into darkness for a moment. After that, a large, open, and bright spherical space appeared. A bright white light was floating in the center of the hall. This light source wasn't large, but it was bright enough to see the walls of this hall from all directions. All the walls were made of clear white crystal pillars. Each pillar reflected the central light, creating a dazzling sparkle. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It's so beautiful, I exclaimed after seeing this magnificent sight. It's beautiful because it hides an extreme within it, Foch began to explain. Extreme how? I asked. Inside here, there is very high air pressure. Or in simple terms, it has a very high vacuum. So high that it can compress an entire car into a grain of sand in an instant. The objects in here are clear, clean, and shiny because they have an extremely high state of condensation, which creates hardness and clarity, creating a unique magnetic field unlike anywhere else in the world, and creating a specific attractive force that makes this place the center of all stories on your world, he explained. Wow. I swept my gaze around to fully appreciate this beauty, this wonder. The bright light you see is the exact center point of the world, and it is the location of the Gaia mind, or what you call Mother Earth. This cavity is only 1/3 of its volume, or about 4 kilometers in diameter, he added. Does this Gaia mind have a mind and life? I asked,